Good morning, good morning. How y'all living? How you living? I had to mute some YouTube and answer this text from my sister, Sizer, you know who it is. Okay, what's up, what's up? Y'all, what's going on? What's happening? What's popping? What's cracking? Okay, a little disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Clint. Little disclaimer, guys. If smoking and cussing triggers you, you may not want to watch this. Roll on. That's all I'm saying. Because this is one of them videos that, I probably will pop off with cuss word and what have you. So, uh, like I said, if that triggers you, don't watch this. Roll on. Go to something else. That's just the way that it is today. Normally, I don't. I try not to cuss, at least here on YouTube or anywhere for that fact, when I'm doing a video. But today is not one of them days to where I'm going to like be careful. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's not one of them days. It was a long day yesterday, long night. Today better be a better day than yesterday was, but we're all going to find out. We're doing Coffee Talk Storytime Edition. There will probably be more of these. I can guarantee that there's going to be more Storytime editions, but I hope it isn't on this topic. So, yes, let's see. Got two watching. Hey, oh my God, I'm all pixelated on YouTube. What the hey? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not pixelated on StreamYard, so I don't know why YouTube is like that. I don't know. Here, let me restart. Let me reset. There we go. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. What's up? What's up? Clint, how you living? How you living? Uh-oh. Yes, my phone's on. Y'all know that my kids are in school, phone's on. So, today is the day I need a large cup of coffee. So you might want to grab you a drink, snack, something. This might be a long one. Might be. Let's share this out. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hello. Says I got no one watching. I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure. I'm sure. I think Clint thought that something happened. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's awesome, Clint. That's awesome. Excuse the mess behind me. I'm getting ready for a sale, y'all. I'm looking to have a sale next week, so I got a big mess. My desk is always a mess, but okay, this whole room's always a mess. Not big enough for everything, my craft supplies and stuff. You know, I haven't even downloaded that app yet. Hold on, Clint. I'm getting it. Let me go here. Let me go ahead and download this app. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, got it. I'm downloading it now. I forgot all about it. Didn't even do it. Good morning, three people watching. How y'all living? As soon as I get more in here, we're gonna start story time, guys. Because this mama is not happy uh about how this school year is going. So, and you know, I don't know how many people have this problem, but I'm gonna share it out. And what better way to enjoy this Friday than to hang out with some of y'all? Let's see. Oh, well, that's cool, Clint. I'm glad you have hanging out with a friend today, this afternoon. That's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing today. I know I got to make chili and cornbread for the family. My daughter's coming down for dinner, and it's always a treat when she gets time to come down. She just works so much and got so much to do at home. Y'all know she's having a baby, so she's got so much to get ready for the wee one, which I can't wait to meet. I'm so excited. Can't wait till that little one gets here. Fix my camera. There we go. So, what are you going to be doing this afternoon with your friend Clint? You guys going to craft or just chit chat, or what are you going to do? Dude, I do not like clowns. Clint, I don't like clowns at all. Ooh, that'll be fun. I want to see that when you're done. I'm sure that'll be cool. Oh, you ain't got to do that, Clint. That's all right. You ain't got to do that. Skip. Um, I'm setting it up right now. Right now. Right now. Which one? We're going to do this one. All right. Okay. Let's see. Where do I find? Okay. Let's see. Clint. Where's that? AEDGES. It's not pulling you up. New contact. Let's try this. New contact. Nope. Gather. I can teach you how to make one. Shoot. Let's see. Hi, Sizer. How you? Clint, I don't know how to find you. No. No. Okay. No. No. Get out of there. Okay, I'll play with that later. Email me and I'll send you the link. All right. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah, it is cold out there, yo. It is too cold to be sitting outside, which is a shame because I love having coffee out on the porch. Porch is that way. Yeah, it's too cold for that crap. Yeah, I don't know. Now, sitting outside around a pit fire, that'd be all right. That'd keep you warm. Oop, pushing buttons. I wish I quit doing that. Dude had a rough night, Sizer. Yeah, a little bit of a rough night. His back was hurting him from getting kicked. Yeah, but you live with big baby Booze. So, yeah, his back was hurting him. Here, Clint. Yeah, me too. Send it to that email address. That's my main one. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, definitely not happy about how things are going. Won't let you click on it? What the shade? Copy and paste it, Clint. That'd probably be the best thing to do is do that. Dumb dog. I'm so excited. It's Blue Blood Friday. What's up? What's up for people watching? How y'all living? How you living? As soon as I get a few more, I will start story time and tell y'all what's up. What has prompted me into doing this today, which was not something I was wanting to do today. I didn't know what I wanted to do today for the most part. Okay. Um. All right, Clint. Send me your email address, and I will copy it and send you an email. He's so funny. He is just too funny. He drives me crazy. Okay. So, oh my goodness. So, we had a little bit of we've been having issues at dude's school. Y'all know he's in kindergarten. And, well, I will not say the kids' names because they are minors. If I knew the parents' name, I'd probably put them out there, but nah, I probably wouldn't. Not right now, anyway. Anyway, y'all know the dude's in kindergarten, and he has been getting bullied already. 37 days in school. There has been more bullying in kindergarten than I ever remember even happening. I've, you know, it's kindergarten, people. It's kindergarten. And why there's bullying, I'll never understand. Doesn't matter what grade it's in, it still shouldn't be happening. Well, yesterday, I got a message from his teacher that dude was kicked in the face and slapped and scratched, and he has a mark on him from getting scratched in his face right when he come home. I was not happy when I got that. So I asked his teacher if she was all right, if he was all right. She said, yeah, he's okay, he's back to his normal self. And then a little bit later, the nurse called and said, well, I've checked up on him, and this is what happened. I checked on him. He has a scratch. I cleaned it, made sure it was okay. And he wanted to go back to class, so I don't need to go pick him up. Okay. Well, I sit and fumed on that all day. Why the hell are these little kids kicking people in the face? So this isn't the first time somebody's put their hands on him. He's been stabbed with pencils in class as well. Not in his class, but in art class. He was being poked with pencils. And I brought that to his teacher's attention when dude told me. So, but anyway, so I go pick dude up, and I'm telling some of the parents what's up, what's happening, what, dude went through. By what his teacher tells me and the nurse tells me. So dude comes out, and I'm like, I want to know who did this. So dude come out, and I told him, I said, hey, what happened? Who did this? And he told me who did it. Apparently, it was not one, it was two kids. And dude said that one of them kicked him and smacked him and all, and he got sent to the principal's office. And then when they was in the hallway, he got kicked in the back. And I'm like, why'd you get kicked and why'd he do it? And he said the kid told him because he was mean. My guess is, well, I know the two that was involved in this that did it to dude, they're friends. So my guess is that the one who kicked him in the hallway did it because his other friend got in trouble. Now, y'all, this is kindergarten. I mean, come on. This crap shouldn't be happening at all. Should not be happening. These little kids should not be smacking and biting and kicking and all of this stuff in kindergarten, being bullies in kindergarten. I don't understand it. And my dude's not the only one that has been on the other end of this. Several parents has had, their kid bit, smacked and pushed and all of that. And it just keeps happening. The same kids are doing this. What I want to know, and I brought it up to the vice principal last night when I talked to her. I said, first of all, they're in kindergarten. Second of all, this crap shouldn't even be going on. Bullying should not be going on, period. But in kindergarten, the crap shouldn't be going. Something's wrong. Somebody's done something. We need to figure out what the hell's going on, because I'm not the only parent by far. So she proceeds in telling me that she's going to get these two kids and the dude together, and they can sit down and they can play cards and stuff so they can bond. No. No. I told him to stay away from them. That's not happening. These kids are bullying. I'm playing cards or game bonding. I don't want him around them. Plain and simple. So I'm not very happy at all. At all. So dude goes to bed. He was upset all night last night. And kept talking about his back hurting and his face hurt. And I imagine it does. So we sat and we cuddled, and you guys know, dude, he don't sit and cuddle unless he's not, unless he's sick. It's the only time his kid's cuddling. But that's what he wanted to do last night. He sat on that couch and cuddled. So I knew he was bothered more than what he was saying. He was up and down last night. He's scared. He's, his back hurts. His face hurts. I kept taking him in and tucking him into bed. He keeps getting up, talking about he's scared. And I said, dude, do you want to stay home tomorrow? He said, no, I don't want to stay. I want to go to school. It's fun Friday. I said, okay, well, I'll send you to school if that's what you want. Right. Yeah, he shouldn't be. Why do you? Okay, see, I had this problem with Bub when he was in second grade. And Sizer, you probably remember this. Right, Gracie. Exactly. Exactly. See, when Bub was in second grade, he was being bullied. And he would come home and show his butt. And then finally one day he just had a complete meltdown. So I went over a parent-teacher conference, and I told the principal, I said, you might want to be here in this parent-teacher conference. I said, because this is not going to go over well. She's going to need protected. That's just the way it is. And come to find out, his second grade teacher was setting Bub right next to the kid that's bullying him, even after her being told that kid is being a bully. Well, here, let's set him by the one who's bullying me. It's stupid. So me and her didn't get along. I mean, I went off. You guys know how I do. I went off. I'm not playing this game. So I burnt the cigarette up. So now here we are. And she's wanting dude to hang out with the two kids that just smacked him and kicked him and scratched his neck. You want him to hang out with them? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Don't do it. Do not do it. And if I find out that she had my son sitting down with the bullies, playing cards and bonding, they ain't going to like it. I told her no. This kid's 5 years old, and he comes home and he's marked up. I took pictures of his neck and I took pictures of his face. He comes home all marked up and stuff, talking about he's scared. He shouldn't be scared to go to school. He shouldn't be scared to want to go and be around kids his own age. Well, his teacher, I have to say, so far his teacher was right on it. When it happened, she was on it. She told the student, he need to go to the principal, sent dude to the nurse's office to get checked. And she was on it. She messaged me, told me what happened. She's checking on him. She kept me informed throughout the day. I can't say anything about his teacher at this moment. The nurse, after she checked him after lunch, she was on the phone calling me, hey, this is what happened. This is what's going on. I checked him. She was on it too. So far, I can't complain about those two. Right. Who wants to be around the ones who bully you? Dude is so timid. Let me tell you about after this happened to him in the classroom, and his teacher asked him, said, are you okay? And he said, yeah, I'm okay. He said, and I quote, is he going to be okay? The one who did this to him. He wanted to make sure that he was going to be okay. Not the fact that this kid just put his hands on you. He wasn't worried about that. He just wanted to make sure he was okay. That's the kind of kid dude is. Yeah. They called the one kid's parent, but after the first time it happened, in the classroom, dude didn't even tell about the second time. And I asked him why, and he said he was scared to, because he'd already been kicked and hit, and that kid gets sent to the principal's office, and now he's in the hallway, and this other kid kicks him in the back. He said, I'm scared to. That doesn't sit right with me. How are you going to be scared to tell your teacher somebody's doing this? No child should be. Right, right. And like I said, dude isn't the only one getting bullied. There's 3 or 4 parents that their kids are getting bullied by the same kids. And I told the vice principal, I said, mine ain't the only one. There are other parents that are talking about their kids getting bullied by the same kids, the same 2 kids. Yeah, there needs to be something. And it makes me worried. Makes me worried what's going to happen next. If a 5-year-old, 6-year-old is going to kick another kid in the face in kindergarten. Okay, first of all, it doesn't matter if it's kindergarten. If another little kid's going to kick another one in the face, what else are they going to do? Like I said, dude is so timid. There was a kindergartner that went to the bathroom and a first grader choked him out. Right. They've got a counselor. They've got 2 of them. They, they don't have cops in elementary school. They probably should already. Like I said, today's 38 days they've been in school, and already they are having problems with kindergarten kids getting choked, kids getting kicked in the face, kids getting bit, kids getting stabbed with pencils. Right. And that's what I told the vice principal. I said, it could be something that he's going through at home. Maybe it's the parents. I don't know. But something's going on because these kids, sometimes something's going on at home to cause these kids to act the way they do. Sometimes it's not the parents, sometimes it's somebody else. I'm looking at the bigger picture. I don't want to sit and say, it's the parent's fault. Because honestly, and we got to keep it real. Sometimes, sometimes it's not the parents. Sometimes it's another sibling. Sometimes it's another adult. You know, so sometimes, I'm not going to sit and say it's the parents' fault. I won't say that unless I know for certain. Is it a possibility? Absolutely. But there is other possibilities of why these children are acting the way they do. Well, I can't say the counselors aren't doing anything, Gracie. I can't. I haven't talked to the counselor yet. Um, I don't know exactly what's up. Uh, I'm sure that one of the counselors. Hang on for a minute. I'm one of the counselors I know. One of them, I one of them I know, and there's no doubt in my mind that she's doing what she can. But, again, the counselors can only do so much. And if the kids that are bullying, if there's stuff going on at home, maybe they're too scared to say. Maybe they're too scared to say, mommy and daddy's doing this, or aunt and uncle's doing this, or my brother or sister's doing this. Maybe they're too scared to say. That's the thing. This could be something so simple, but then again, it could be deep, a deeply rooted issue that they're so scared to say themselves. So, I mean, in any case, it's not right. Whether the kid is just being a punk just to be a punk, or if the kid's being a punk because of things that they're going through that they feel that they can't talk about because they feel that they're too scared to. Right, right. But like I said, in order to handle this situation and to be effective, we gotta know what really is going on in these kids' life, whether it's the parents, another sibling, you know, the next door neighbor or something. You got to figure out what the root of the problem is before it can be fixed. And it all results in to talking to the kids, investigating, finding out what's up. Because we all know that sometimes when things happen to us, right, right. We all know if something happens to us, we're having a bad day. Sometimes we let that spill out to others, you know. And when we do that, other people's like, "Well, I don't know what's going. Why'd you say that to me?" And we're like, "I'm sorry, I had a bad day." Or this is going on, or that is going on. Even us as adults let our issues sometimes and things we're going through sometimes spill out into other people. So that's just, that's an example that I'm using. So what's these little kids going through? If anything, like I said, it very well they could be just like that because the parents are telling them it's okay, you can do that. Boys will be boys. Yes, you know, and yeah, boys will be boys. They're roughhouse and all. That's understandable. But when it comes down to kicking people in the face and smacking and things like that, that's not boys will be boys. That is boys has lost their freaking minds and something needs to be done because uh, I'm not calm. I mean, I want to know what's going on. I want this fixed. They better hope to God I don't get something don't happen to him today, because when I go over there today, I'm I'm setting it off, because I'm not going to have his kid done like that. I'm not going to have not just mine, but any of the kids done like this. I'm not going to have mine scared because of crap that's going on at the schoolhouse. That's the one place these kids should be able to go and feel safe and not have to worry about things happening to them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we do or not, Gracie. That's something to investigate on and find out. But yeah, any parents who um, don't do what they need to do for their kids, hold them accountable for bullying, and the parents encourage it. You're right. The parents should be held accountable because they're allowing it. They're encouraging it. Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. I mean, before I left, I was mad last night. And before Dude and I started heading to the principal's office, they was like, parents was like, just calm down, calm down. I was mad. You know, that's a good idea. I don't know if they do that. I don't know what they do here. I haven't had this big of a problem with bullying. You know, I mean, right. My daughter, she was bullied a few times in high. My daughter was bullied. Um, and I mean, she she handled it, um, but she shouldn't have gone through it at all. Absolutely none at all. Um, Bub did. I handled it quite well. I didn't go to jail. Yesterday, I put a post up on Facebook. It's about time to go get Dude. I might go to jail. But if this happens again, I guarantee you, ain't nobody gonna like me when I roll up in that school. And some of them teachers over there was there when Bub went there. They know how I am. I have no problem setting it off when it comes to my kid or any kid. Any. Yes. Yes, it does. Absolutely. You know, Chrissy and I were bullied. I mean, I stood up against bullies. I still do. Um, and I had no problem throwing somebody was going to catch his hands. Yes, yes, they do. It causes a lot of insecurity problems, a lot of mental health problems. It really does, and it's sad that so many people are dealing with mental issues because of the things they go through when they're kids. And another thing that needs to happen is when these kids come home and they tell you, this stuff is going on and the parents don't take it seriously, they need to be punched in the face because it is a serious thing. It's a very serious thing. Yeah, it might be a hit here or a hit there, but uh, it it could end up in something worse. So, absolutely. But I'm not gonna stand for it. Like I said, I don't care whose kid it is, whether it's my kid or somebody else's kid. If I see anything happening to him, I'm telling you now, I will set it the hell off. Won't take me but a hot Georgia second. Right. And I'm very protective over sister. I'll tell you that right now. All somebody got to do is look at her the wrong way, and I'm like, hell no. Hell, I am my own husband, and he can handle himself. I think he likes it when I set it off. Yes, education starts with family. I teach dude to say kind things. I teach him to do kind things. I teach him to be a leader and to do great things. Um, I also teach him that if you see someone being bullied, speak up. I teach him that if someone I'm trying to get it and say if somebody bullies you, you tell them that's not nice, you tell them that's not kind, and you go tell an adult. But if somebody, and I told him last night, somebody puts their hands on you, you better defend yourself. You do not have to take it. You defend yourself. Because let me tell you something, if you stand there and take it, they're going to keep coming back and they're going to keep doing it. Not my kids. And I also told them if you get sent to the office and they're talking about you're in trouble, trust me, you might be in trouble with school, but you ain't when you come home. You have the right to defend yourself. So, I don't promote violence, but I do promote you having the right to defend yourself when you are being attacked. Plain and simple. And, there are some people that don't agree with that, and that's fine. That is on you. But for me, that's what I believe. That's like if somebody comes in your house, you're not going to stand there and watch them take your stuff. You're going to defend yourself and you're going to defend your family. Right. Exactly, Gracie. This is just, I mean, it's got me upset and it makes me worry about him because he don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. He's such a heartfelt kid. He worries about everybody else, and how they're feeling. He just wants everybody to be happy. He don't want nobody to be sad. And that's it's a hard thing about dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude got in trouble for pushing a couple kids in school this year, and I got on his butt. Dude's not perfect by no means, and he does things he shouldn't do. But when he comes home and I hear he pushed a student, I'm on him, and I don't play that at all. Right, right. I don't promote. I don't like it when dude did it, and he got held accountable. He didn't like it, but I'm not going to sit back and say, "Oh, well, don't do that again. Let me smack your hands." It's you put your hands on another kid. I'm coming over there. You ain't gonna like it. There will be hell to pay if you ever do that again. Keep your hands to yourself. Absolutely. And I will make him stand up in front of that class and apologize for doing what he did. It wouldn't take me but a hot George second. And my kids know that. But yeah, I think the parents need to sit down with their kids, find out what the hell's going on. And if it's the parents, maybe the parents need to maybe the parents need to be taught a lesson. And I don't want to break any YouTube violations, but right. I tell dude all the time, you are capable of, accomplishing great things. And yeah, dude, I tell dude all the time, of his greatness and all kinds of things. I encourage my kids. I uplift my kids. I teach them, you know, to be kind, to be loving. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows how I do my kids. They know how I teach my kids. But I also teach my kids don't take no guff either. You know, if somebody's running their mouth, walk away. But I will not by any means tell my kids you have to stand there and take a beat down. Mm-mm, no, I don't teach my kids that. It's not right by no means. You have the right to defend yourself, and I don't care what the school thinks about it. But if a couple kids come up and start throwing punches, I expect dude to come right back at him. Absolutely 100%. Mm-mm. He's not going to take a beat down for fear that the school is going to reprimand him for defending himself. And that's what happens in the school. That's what happens, period. If you get in a fight and the cops come, you're in trouble. If you defend yourself, you're reprimanded as well because you fought back. You threw hands. You are just as guilty as the one who started it. That is not cool. It's not cool at all. We have the right to defend ourselves if being attacked. It's the way it is. And I teach my kids the same. Right. I don't lie to my kids. I tell my kids the truth, whether they like it or not. Um, but this day and age, it's tough raising a kid nowadays. It is. This world's gone to hell, and it's nothing like when I was a kid. Okay, right. Sometimes that don't work though. Me too, Sizer. I got about a half cup left. See you later, Clint. But I am hoping today is a little bit better of a day. I'm hoping nothing happens because I'm not sure I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. I try not to flip. I try not to flip my lid. Let me be honest with you guys. I try so hard not to. But when my kid's getting hurt, yeah. That hi, hi, Richie Rich. Yeah, there's got to be a way to get through to kids. Richie Rich, is he having a good day, Sizer? Yeah, it's just my oldest daughter was never. That's crazy, Gracie. Morning, Rich. That is just crazy. People are so judgmental, and not just kids, but adults. People are so judgmental. I used to love Barbies. I like Hot Wheels better than I like dolls, but I remember my brother Mark got my sister and I. We thought we was right uptown too, because it was one of them expensive holiday Barbies, and we thought we was right uptown with them because we come from a low class. Uh, our family, we didn't have a lot at all. You know, we was brought up very humble beginnings, and we didn't have things like that. You know, so when we got our first Barbie, our like for real Barbie, man, that was awesome. That is crazy. Why do kids do stuff like that? All right, Clint, have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, I like Hot Wheels. I love and the kitchen sets. Yes. Pocahontas was an absolutely amazing. I love that one. Oh, I didn't know they released a Pocahontas doll. I would have loved to have had one of those. Oh, that's cool, Gracie. Did that help or was they still mean? Ow, playing with my keyboard. I need to quit that. I'm gonna push a button and then it'll be over. Right. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have let her played with it either. Not after tearing the last one up. Boy, my phone is just going off. All kinds of people. Oh, tired. Dude was up at 6:30 this morning talking about is school open yet? Oh well, that's pretty cool. Hey, fair about fair play right there. Right. Me too, Sizer. Me too. And sometimes, they got to learn any way they can be taught. Yeah, I told him, I said, no, don't open up for an hour. He was all excited. He loves going to school. It's just, yeah, what comes around goes around. Absolutely. Ow. I'm just hoping this stuff stops and we don't have to go through, the kids don't have to go through anymore. I doubt if it will, but I hold high hopes. And it starts with the parents standing up and start speaking out. Wow. 30 years ago? Really? Yeah, I've talked to some of the parents. I talked to them last night, and we spoke about. I told him here like a couple weeks ago, dude got you know stabbed with a pencil in art class, and we all spoke about it. But yeah, something needs to be done, and it starts with the parents teaching their kids not to bully, and it also starts with the parents standing up and saying this: we are not going to tolerate this. you know. But something needs to be done. This is, like I said, it's ridiculous. It's kindergarten, for crying out loud. You know, it's kindergarten. I mean, yeah, being a bully don't have no age limit, but that's beside the point. I don't ever remember, Bub, you know, what was it? 11 years ago when he was in kindergarten, going through any of this ever. And, not saying it didn't happen, but I don't remember anything like that going on. And here we are, 11 years later, here's dude in school, and he's going through it. It's just mind blowing. Yeah, something. We're going to have to do something. You know the old saying, love your enemy. Yes, yes, I do. Sometimes I find it hard to love my enemies. Sometimes. Out. Should be worried about how much fun they're going to have, and if they. Right. Yeah. That's what they should be worried about. Just going to school and having fun, learning new things. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, it's insane. Absolutely insane. And maybe, maybe if his parents raise, here's what I think. I think they need to start in kindergarten having programs, how people used to come to the school, and motivational speakers about things they went through and how they got through it, about bullying and stuff. It needs to start in kindergarten. Apparently it needs to start in kindergarten. Maybe that'll help. No, it's absolutely not easy raising kids. Not easy at all. Parents have a hard enough job. But when you go to school and you're having to worry about what's going on at school and who's doing what to your children when they're there, that just makes it 10 times harder. Because not only do you have to teach them the fundamentals of life, but now you got to teach them at such an early age about bullies and stuff. And it shouldn't even be that way. Shouldn't be that way. I mean, you teach them anyway, but it should not be one of the main things that you're talking to your children about, especially 5 and 6 year olds. They're just starting this journey. Oh yeah, yeah. uh I can agree with that, Gracie. Absolutely. Hey Sandra, how you living? And I know from back when I was a kid, kids that get bullied ends up being a bully. And now I don't want that for my child. For any of my kids. I don't want that. I don't want them to be a bully. And I won't tolerate it. Because I got no problem breaking my foot off on one of my kids' hind parts. At all. Not a problem. Because if I find out dude's doing something he ain't supposed to, whoo-hoo, or bub. See, that's ridiculous, Gracie. I don't understand what is going on with people. And you know what? I think a lot of times, like this crap they got out, I think nowadays society is making kids into being whiny wimps and crying about everything, you know. And whiny wimp, I guess that's not the right thing to say. So many people are so sensitive about so much crap and not worrying about the big stuff, the stuff that actually matters. I wished I could speak French, Italian, and Spanish. Yeah, they are. That's like, sports. Everybody can participate. Whatever happened to trying out and being chosen? Oh, that hurts kids' feelings. It's not. You can't win at everything. You can't do everything. Take it back to when we were kids. Try out. And if you make the cut, you make the cut. If not, move on to something else that you'll be good at. Stop setting these kids up for disappointment. Stop it. It did not hurt us when we were kids. Maybe that's why we all got thicker skin. Oh, wow, really? It's like I spank my kids if I have to. If I have to. Trust me, they don't get a spanking as much as they probably need it. But um, spanking your kid is child abuse? Really? No, it's not. Do they need a spanking all the time? No. Sometimes just talking to your kids, it will, sometimes it does good. But if my kids need a spanking, they get spanking. Oh, that is wrong, Gracie. That is wrong. Yeah, that's not right at all. Yes, right there. That's the word, entitled. So many kids out here walk around that they are entitled to any and all things. See, you should that right there, that's wrong. No, that should have never happened to you. They should have been more worried in teaching you how to speak English and not punishing you for speaking in other languages. Now it's encouraged to speak in other languages. That's just ridiculous. That should never have happened. I teach my kids, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you'll try something. If you're not good at it, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, can it be disappointing? Absolutely. But there's something you are good at. So move on to it and find out what it is. But you can't win at everything. You can't be good at everything. Wow. I'm so sorry, Gracie. Yeah, you should have never had gone through that. Oh, I'm sure it was. I can't even imagine going through that. And so far, my phone, that's, I can imagine it did. It would have affected me too. Right. Hey, Kathleen. Good morning. Good morning. How you living? I'm so glad you caught me live. We have been talking about being bullied. Dude has been going through some things in school, and Mama's not happy. And I'm hoping that something gets done about it, because if not, I can't guarantee that I will not set it off in the schoolhouse. I've been known to do it. Trust me, I've been known to do it, and I've done it. Yes, we got it here too. We got it here too, Sandra. Right, me too. I don't play around when it comes to my kids. I flip my lid. I'm a little hot tempered, just just a little hot tempered. Don't it don't take much when it comes to my kids. Yeah, me too. Are you kidding? Okay, so she went through it in kindergarten too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm a little psychotic when it comes to my kids. Kids I had and kids I didn't have. I'm like, no, hell no. I am not patient. Not at all. I got my hair's doing this crazy thing, you guys. It's a great thing about having long hair is you can throw it up in a bun and nobody knows. I'm gonna close this door because that sun is just killing me. There we go. See, that's insane, Kathleen. Like I was telling, like I was saying earlier, um, there's one of the kids that go over here at Hosea in kindergarten, went to the bathroom, was choked by a first grader on a little kid. Seriously, I I'm like, I need to teach. Dude needs to go get some boxing lessons. A little extreme, yes, but hey, sometimes I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little radical, but I want to know that my son can and will defend himself at all cost. Absolutely 100%. Call it extremeness, call it crazy, call it wrong, call it whatever you want, but that's where I'm at. Any of my kids. I don't have to worry about my daughter because she's just like her mama. Just like her mama. She will flip her lid in a heartbeat, you know. Right? But the guy lives across the street used to come thumping up the street. I got mad one day and went outside and I told him, I say, turn that crap down. People are trying to sleep over here. I'm about sick of it. I hate that. Thumping them stereos rattles your windows and stuff. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, when dude and I's in the car, he'll turn that stereo up. That is what it is. But come on. There's a certain time to blare your music and there's a certain time not. But when you got them speakers that thump so hard, you know that's got to hurt your ears. It does mine, and I'm not even in the car. Yeah, stock up on the hearing aids. My God, Kathleen, that breaks my heart to hear that. Oh my good Lord. How you going to tell somebody just to go kill themselves? Jesus. And there's many kids, so many kids that do kill themselves and commit suicide because of things like that are said to them. People don't understand. This stuff is real. It affects people, and kids do. They kill themselves because of how others make them feel. It's horrible. I just don't I just don't understand it. How people can be so mean. I really don't. I cannot grasp what the hell is going on to cause people to say such things. And dude's so emotional. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I couldn't imagine something like that being said to him. No, it don't. No, it don't. Here a few years ago, uh, there were some kids over here at Hosea, and they filmed this girl just pounding the hell out of another little girl for whatever reason, and they filmed it and they was laughing. She was stomped on the ground, kicked in the face and everything else, and they stood around and watched it and laughed and agged her to go on and keep knocking the hell out of this kid. She was in the hospital, guys, in the hospital after this girl did what she did. And I'm not even sure what happened after that. Wow, no way. Yeah, yeah, no, mm-mm. Yeah, you remember, Sizer. That's why they locked the back gate over here at the school and don't let kids on come in that back gate or out that back gate because of incidents like that. It's just, oh my God. I can't imagine. I really can't. And I feel for these kids going to school nowadays and having to go through this. And and the bad thing about it is a lot of parents don't pay no attention to their kids. They give them electronics, stick them in front of a TV here, leave me alone for a while. You know, they don't listen to their kids. They don't help their kids. They just tell them to suck it up and get over it. And yeah, some things aren't, I don't want to sound insensitive. When your child comes to you because they're bugged about something, y'all pay attention. Pay attention to these kids. Talk to these kids. It may seem trivial to you and not that big of a deal, but to the child, it is that big of a deal. To that person, it's that big of a deal. Pay attention to these kids. Listen to them. Let them say what they got to say. Don't dismiss them because you think it's childish. Because it's not, because it's bugging them to the point to where they're coming to you and talking to you. Right, Sandra. You know, I like I said before, I've been bullied. I've stood up to bullies. I still stand up to bullies. I don't play that game. I don't care. I don't care who it is. You know, um, I don't play it. But when my kids come to me and they say, "Mom, this and this and this," I'm listening and I'm talking to my kids and I'm trying to teach my kids, you know, the right way to handle things. But I'm also trying to teach my kids that sometimes people bully, people do and say things because it's a reflection of what they may be going through at home. Huh. So, you've got to teach the kids not only just to defend themselves, but you have to teach them that sometimes there's an underlying reason why people act the way they act. Sometimes they're just that way because they're punks. Straight up. It's the way it is. There's no way around that. And yeah, people out there can just be mean. Just be mean. Just because they have nothing better to do with their time and they think the crap don't stink and they're just all bad and mighty. That's just the way they are. But sometimes there's a reason why these kids act the way they do, and you need to get to the bottom of it. You need to talk to your kids, and you need to do whatever it is to find out why your kid is acting this way, so you can help set them up for greatness. And that's what I teach my kids. I tell my son every day when he gets out of that car, I tell him, go do great things and be a leader every day. Never fails. Bub, Bub knows that kid. Bub, I don't have to worry about. I do worry about, but I don't have to worry about because that kid right there, he stands up against anybody being mean to anybody, and he does not care what the consequences are. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I try, but I'm not perfect. I try. I just want my kids to know that they're amazing human beings. And even though they make bad choices sometimes, and even though they make mistakes, that you can turn that mistake into a lesson, and you can come back from it, and you can learn something, and you can teach from the mistakes that you make. You can help somebody else. And what's up, Clint? I thought you left. Oh wow. Yeah, I hear you, Kathleen. I would be too. Right, right. We have to learn. And another thing, parents, stop lying to your children. Stop pretending you never did anything. Stop pretending you never had a fight. Stop pretending you never experimented or did drugs. Stop pretending you never drank. Stop pretending you never made a bad choice when it comes to sex. Stop lying to your kids. Tell your kids the truth. Look, my kids know that mama was not right in her younger years. Your mama did things that she shouldn't have done. Your mama was an alcoholic. Your mama lied. Your mama stole. Your mama did. Look, I tell my kids it all, y'all. All of it. I tell my kids so they know, look, mom did this and this is how it turned out for her. Maybe I should go another way. Have a good day, Gracie. Thank you, babe, for being in here. Uh, I don't know if I can. Um, I don't know if I can, Clint. Uh, that's about the time I'm getting things ready and going to get my kids from school and stuff. Thank you, Gracie. I sure hope it does. At least that's what I'm praying for and claiming for this day. But yeah, stop lying to these kids. Let these kids know that you've done things. And don't be afraid that they're going to go out and do it. Okay? Tell them, teach them, Let them know the consequences you had to pay for the mistakes you made, because that's how you teach your children. You teach your kids by the mistakes and the lessons, the mistakes that you turned into lessons from things that you did. Stop lying to these kids. My kids know everything about me. I don't lie to them. I tell them exactly what's up. When my daughter come back into my life, let me tell you something. She had questions and I answered them. I implemented myself. I told her everything I did. I did, I don't hide it. I love my daughter. I love her to death. You have no idea. And I told her everything that I did. I told her I wasn't right. I told her I messed around on her dad. I told her everything. I didn't lie to her at all. None. She knows it all. My Bub's learning. He's 16 years old. He's old enough. He's old enough to know his mom was an idiot. That's just truth. She knows. I mean, he knows. You know, I teach my kids through the mistakes that I've made, through the things that I did. I teach my kids. I don't lie to them. It isn't about you looking bad. Your kids will have more respect for you if you are truthful with them. Period. I have no, I have no bones about telling my kids anything. The only thing I won't do is sit and talk bad about my daughter's dad, because you know what? That don't that's playing games with your kid's head. You do not sit back and talk about the other parent. You don't do that. Kids have the right to love their parents. And if you are one of them parents who are going to sit back and um, trash talk the other parent, you are playing head games with your children. Shut your mouth. Allow that child to love their parent. If they want that child to know, they're going to tell them. It's not your place. You tell your story about you, not the other parent. Yes, you both make mistakes, but understand one thing, that what happens in a marriage should stay between the couple. The children should never be brought into it. I stand on that. I hold fast to that. If my daughter comes and asks me something, I'm not going to sit and say, well, this and that about your dad. No, I'm saying, you know what? This happened, but I made the choice to do what I did. It's not your dad's fault. Your dad didn't make me do it. I did it. I knew it was wrong. Don't 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 lie to your kids. Just stop it. Stop it. Be honest with these kids. Teach them through your mistakes. Because if you don't teach them, the world will, and the world's going to teach them in a very unkind way. They're going to teach them in a way you don't want them to learn or how to learn. You teach them. Don't let the world do it. You are their parent. That's where that's at. Yeah, stop trying to cover up your history. Come on, people. Grow up. Don't be ashamed of what you ever went through. You went through it for a reason. I would not be the person that I am if I hadn't done everything that I did and gone through what I went through. I would never be who I am. And trust me, my husband, God love him, I would have left me a long time ago. And I tell him that. I would have left me a long time ago. But he loves me in a way I can never understand. And he stayed with me. And he taught me, as crazy as it sounds, he's taught me how to be a woman, how to be a wife, how to be a mother. You know, teach them and let them teach you. I believe that firmly. And I tell my daughter that too, you know, and tell my boys, teach a man or a woman, honey, and let them teach you. That's how you grow. Not grow just as a couple, but grow as parents to be able to teach your children. He is. And you know, him and I are not without faults. We have our moments. We have all this, but we're here we are 22 years of being together and we're still together. And there's a reason we're still together because we don't give up when times get hard. We keep fighting, we keep working, we keep growing. And that's what it's about. You just don't give, you just don't throw the towel in and say, I'm done just because you can't get along. Now, I say that to say this, there is lines that should never be crossed. And when those lines get crossed, and you know there is no regard for the other one, sometimes yeah, it does fall apart. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, and I understand that. But just don't, you know, with the first sign of problems, throw the towel and say I'm done and walk away. You just That's not teaching your kids to be the fighters in life that they need to be. That's teaching them to give up and quit. You're never going to accomplish anything doing that. So, you know, yeah, I had a point to that. I don't even remember what it was. So yeah, that's, you know, I mean, it's just been a long, long couple days. Marriage is hard work. You know, you work hard to get who you're with. You got to work even harder sometimes to keep them, especially when those moments come up. You know, even when it does seem hopeless and all, you know, you just don't give up. That's right, you do. You get out what you put in. You know, sometimes I want to punch my old man in the face. I'm not even going to lie. Whoo, child. There's times I don't like him. And I know there's times he don't like me. I can be difficult. But, you know, we we get through it. And, you know, the most powerful thing to say is I'm sorry. I mean, he's a good man. He puts up with me, and you got to be a good, strong man to put up with me. I love you too, sister, always and forever, endless. You be an adult for me too. The only adulting I'm gonna do today is make chili. Yeah, it takes effort from both sides. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been divorced before. You know, obviously, I've been divorced before. Um, and that's because there was no working it out. There was no fixing it. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it happens. People quit calling me scam likely. I don't care about a scam, y'all. Yeah, I gotta do some sewing today too. I've been needing to do some sewing and I've just been so lazy, honestly. Yes, Kathleen. Yes. That's what it is. Right there, Kathleen. That's exactly what it is. We all just, I mean, we all make mistakes, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn. All right. Awesome, Sandra. Yeah, I need to get to things. I'm getting back. I'm getting back, getting to where I need to be. It's slowly, you know, I've got my ups and downs, back and forth, twists and turns, but you know, I'm getting there. It's taking some time, and when you go through years of blocking things and um not dealing with things, you know, eventually it comes back and bites you. And I've been doing this, trying to deal with things for 9 years, I didn't do it necessarily the healthy way, but I am now. And I'm ready to get myself right. I got a grandbaby on the way. I cannot wait for this little wee one to get here. I can't wait to hold her and kiss her and love her and squeeze her and stuff. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And my daughter's already told me not to be, I can't be selfish with her because she's not mine. I am so selfish when it comes to babies. I really am, especially my own. When they're born, it's like, don't touch them. They're mine. I don't like to share. But yeah, she told me she's not yours. You can't be selfish. So I have to let her have her baby. And she ain't even here yet. It's insane. Yes. Right, Kathleen. And you know me. I will always be my kids' voice. You know, even when they have one, and when they can't be the voice, I will always be right there. Sometimes standing right beside them, sometimes standing in front of them. But I will always be that for my children. I love my babies to death, and I will do whatever it takes to protect them. Yes, yes, my first grandbaby, and after years of my daughter telling me she ain't having kids, here she is. She's having one. I'm so excited. She's so excited. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you. I got baby fever, and I can't have any more kids. So this is perfect. You know, I can have the fever and get my fix holding the little wee one. And then here you go. I can get my fix without having to have them myself, which I don't know, I would love to have more kids, but I'm 40, 46 people. I ain't got no business having kids. None. I'm done. Dude broke me. Dude broke me. She's already spoiled. She ain't even here yet. She's already spoiled. I can't wait. I'm so excited. We got 3 months left, and it just can't get here quick enough. And no doubt she's gonna be beautiful. She looks anything like her mama. She is gonna be a knockout. I mean, I may not be able to do a lot of things right, but I make pretty babies. You know, I make very pretty babies. So no doubt my grandbabies are going to be flipping stunning. I could be biased, but they know, but I am biased, but still. So, and I'll get her a couple days a week, when after she's, born and Autumn goes back to work. I will have her a couple days a week, and I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Her and I'll get to go shopping, and I'll get to get her all kinds of things. And Autumn's like, I don't care, Mom. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm going to anyway. I just, I can't wait. Oh yeah, I'm buying her Christmas this year, and she ain't even here. I mean, like, she needs this and this and this and this and this. And my daughter told me, she's like, Mom, don't get me nothing for Christmas. Get it all for Claire, for the baby. You guys didn't hear that. I'm not supposed to say the baby's name. Forget that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the baby to get here. I call her my wee one. and that name will probably stick with her. She's been the wee one since I found out. Well, I knew she was pregnant before she knew she was pregnant. And then when she told me, I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't get too excited until I knew how she was going to react. So, all right, ladies, I'm going to get up off here and get some stuff done, I think. Or at least that's my attempt. If I can stay off the tick of the talk. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here for now. Thank you everybody for joining the live today for a little story time. I know it's a little different what I normally do, but I think talking about it, bringing awareness, and maybe anything that I do or whatever might help somebody else. Help them with their kids or grandkids or whatever go through whatever they might be going through. So I think bringing awareness, talking about it, may help others. So I appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, good luck with that, Sandra. My right one is jacked up, but I hope it does calm down. So, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all know how I feel about you guys. So I'm going to end this as I always do with a goodbye, a God bless, and I'll see y'all again soon.